What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be looking at Tatsugiri EX. This little guy got his EX card before Dondozo, which is awesome. Today we're going to be looking at this basic 160 HP Dragon-type Terra Pokemon and seeing how it affects the Pokemon TCG. It's coming out in our new Surging Sparks expansion, coming out soon. If you guys like this content, please like and subscribe. We're going to jump into what this card does and a little bit of gameplay with the deck list at the end, so stay tuned. The attack Sneaky Pump for Fire and Water does 100. It ignores all effects on the opponent's active. Nothing crazy. It's a pretty reasonable shred attack. And then we have Fire, Water, Dark. All the new Terra types have weird attacks. Cinnabar Lore. Look at the top 10 cards of your deck. Choose any number of Pokemon you find there and put them onto your bench. And shuffle the rest back in. What strategies is this good with? I don't know just yet. But the first things that come to the top of my mind are like Dusknoir ideas. The Togekiss from the new set that lets you take one more prize card. That way you can combo out some stuff. Maybe some support Pokemon in there too. Or another stage 2 attacker that uses some of these energy typings. Potentially the fire, potentially water. I don't know like what typing's really good with these, but let's go ahead and check out the video from the Japanese YouTube channel. Link to the original description videos in the description as well. Check that out. So we have the Ditto in the left. Ditto, I think, allows you to swap on turn 1 with a basic in your deck. I actually have not actually seen this card in play. It's in my box of cards to bring with me. Oh, it's I think turn 1 discards itself to replace. So you have Tatsugiri getting put into play. Shuffle up. We're going to see the Town Store. Probably getting Sparkling Crystal, I'd have to assume. Yeah, I think that's like the best way to get the second attack off. We're going to showcase that. Because we can go Crispin, Sparkling Crystal all in one turn. Attach for turn, Water. We're just not afraid of Vacuum, I guess. Just not a problem. Town Store for Evo. That's pretty annoying to give to Dragapult, not going to lie. Luminian for Arven, almost certainly. Arven for probably Poffin Vessel. Or sorry, Poffin plus Sealstone. Sealstone for Vessel. Get the energy this way. If we don't have to pop the Sealstone, that'd be really good. It's Xatu Dragapult, so an inferior version to the Dusknoir. And the other versions that have been rampant recently, like the Pidgeot version. We're going to go ahead and use Evo, getting the Xatu and the Dracloak up and running. We kept the Sealstone. Don't really need to use it because we know that the Tatsugiri player does plan on attacking with the second attack. So you have one more turn to set up. We're going to go ahead and Ultra Ball away the Pidgeot and another Tatsugiri. That makes sense. Pidgeot does make a lot of sense to me. Luminian, grabbing ourselves a... Oh, dude, that's sick. Cypher Maniacs. Okay. So we can Cypher Maniacs, the two Pokemon we want, to the top of the deck. I didn't even see what the Pokemon were. Put them on top. Attach for the turn. And let's go ahead and use the attack from Tatsugiri. I don't even know what the attack's name is. We literally just went over this. Let's look at the top 10. Those sleeves are also pretty sick. We're going to go ahead and put Pidgeot onto our board. What the hell does Skeledirge do? I think it's your fire type Pokemon do 60 more damage if you discard a fire from your hand. And then 160, and I think burned maybe. I don't actually know what the attack does. What the hell does Skeledirge do? And double slacking! What is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ignore my Dusknoir strategy. This seems insane. Now the whole board is flooded with these massive attackers. Holy moly. We get the crystal on our side as well. Attach. We're going to use Xatu's ability, draw 2 here. Dracloak for Airmail. We have Sealstone still, so it should be pretty easy to get a Dragapult attack off this turn. Arven for either Candy or the Dragapult, whatever the missing piece is. Another Dreepy hitting the board. Candy, Dragapult, attached tool. We get to pop the Tatsugiri for 2 prizes, which is really nice. And we can soften up probably the Slakings, because that's going to be... Oh, dude, everything is so big. How do we deal with this? We're just going to put 60 on Pidgeot. Can't Devo anything here. That seems pretty annoying. We're going to quick search out... Oh, this is Town Store. Oh, Counter Gain. Yeah, for sure. That makes sense. Holy Jesus. This is kind of crazy. Crispin. Yeah, all right. That makes sense also. Water and a Dark. Let's go ahead and put that on the Slaking. Okay. We still haven't used the Sealstone that's been sitting in our hand, by the way. Let's go Vessel at 2 fires. Dark to the Slaking. Counter Gain to the other Slaking. Retreat. And I believe Slaking does... plus 60. Okay, plus 60 we discard a fire to all our Pokemon, I guess. And then we do 3. That I didn't... Dude, what? That's crazy. This is insane. We're just going to knock out the... That's... Look, what do you do? Like, I just don't understand. How do you play the game of Pokemon from here? Like, it's just... You can't deal with this absolute behemoth of a card. Like, you need to... We need to draw 2 cards. We need Iono for sure this turn. Like, this seems like a pretty reasonable time to use our Sealstone and get the Iono if we can do that. Fez, yeah. Good comms. That's a good card here. Another Dracloak. We're going to use Dracloak again. We're looking for Dragapult, Fire, and an Iono. We need those cards realistically. Sailstone coming through. Like, if we don't Iono this turn, we know our opponent has... Okay, we're going to Boss, apparently. Boss, attached to Dragapult. Rescue Stretcher for the Fire. I don't know if I like this. You're just going to get popped in return, and we're just not going to get another... I mean, we could get one more Dragapult attack off, I guess. And we can win the game with one more Boss on a Luminian. Or I guess we can just knock out the active... No, Slaking has too much HP to knock out... So Sealstone... I guess Turo could be, like, just game-ending here if there's a Turo. We're going to Skeledirge ability. We're going to Iono ourselves. Sealstone has been popped from one side, and the other side still has it. Aroma. Aroma makes sense in this deck because you don't want to put evolutions in your hand, I guess. And maybe there's, like, Academy at Night in here to put cards back on top. I could see Academy at Night being in this deck as well. Because you can swap the top cards, and that's really, really good for this deck specifically. We're going to retreat. We're just going to pop the Dragapult once again. Putting the Dragapult player... Actually, the Dragapult player is not in a terrible position. Actually, it's pretty bad, but it's not good. We need to find Fire, Dragapult, Countercatcher, and the game ends. But Sealstone has been used, so we need to find Fire, Countercatcher, Dragapult. We get to see... Oh, we're going to do this first. Get another Dracloak, so I don't even know if we have another Dragapult in the deck, unless it's just in the hand. We're going to Pheasantipity for 3. Ultra Ball again. Ultra Ball... Wow, we just drew every Ultra Ball in our deck, I guess. That's kind of crazy. We're going to Xatu, draw 2. Okay, we're just going to keep the chain going. We're going to Dracloak number 1. Dude, this is so many cards. Like, an Arven now, I think, pretty much gets us there. Arven plus Fire pretty much gets us there if we have a Countercatcher in deck. There it is. Like, this is a terrible matchup for Tatsugiri deck. This is crazy. Like, I mean, we lost the game, but this is so cool. This is a cool deck. Like, I definitely want to see how Tatsugiri actually plays out, because this is like that was crazy. Like, there's got to be some combo that someone can break. I don't think I'd ever take this to a regionals, but I'm pretty confident that I could take this to like a League Cup or something. It'd be really funny. Let's take a look at the list. 4 Skeledirge, 4 Pidgeot, 4 Slaking, 4 Tatsugiri. 1 Ditto makes sense. I think just being able to replace the active does make sense. It's a better starter than Luminian. So by adding a Ditto, you do make your odds of opening a good starter better percentage-wise. 4 out of 6 versus 5 out of 7 is better for sure. 4 Ultra Ball, 2 Aroma. I don't even know if we need Aroma. I feel like I could just cut that card at this point. With no Academy at Night. Doesn't make any sense to me. So maybe just cut the Aromas for something else, like maybe a Turo, because if we had access to a Turo, we don't die here to that Dragapult damage. Maybe, I don't even know, like, what would be even better. I mean, Crispin's really good in this deck. The Retrieval makes a lot of sense to me. Iono makes sense to me. The Crispin's good, you know. So I would probably put it in second Cypher. I feel like that card's got to be insane. This deck is really cool. I like my mind is turning, because I was thinking Dusknoir, like Togekiss, and then you can go like Dusknoir, Togekiss, and then pop something in the active with the Tatsugiri as an attack. But this is so much cooler. Like, this is way cooler than I could have ever imagined. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys would pair with Tatsugiri, because this deck seems really cool. And then besides that, please like and subscribe as always, and I'll catch you guys for another gameplay video soon.